You know, every once in a while, there's a collector's edition that I just know the breakdown and review for is going to trigger the children. I just know the breakdown and review is going to set off a lot of the 14-year-olds who have used up all of their screen time. Now, recently, I've begun triggering Nintendo fans. And tonight, I thought I would take a break and we would take a look at the Final Fantasy Tactics, this Ivalice Chronicles, whatever this is, Collector's Edition. Because I know a lot of you guys are going to be excited about this. So, this is the Collector's Edition. You get a special art box, the Ramza Blow-Me figure, the Academy version, the Chocobo, Black Chocobo, and Red Chocobo mini plush kit, the Zodiac Stones, the pop-up art outlying church, and the art sheet set. Now, I want to take a moment to just talk to all of you about financial responsibility and what that means. Well, frankly, what that means is we don't piss away money like this on things like this. Now, normally, I'd like to get really inflammatory, call some of you fanboys about to get what you deserve, take a part of fanboys and take a part of get, and you put it together, and it's another word. Normally, I like to really pound it to you. But tonight, I thought I would save that for your mother instead. Normally, I like to really unload. But again, I think I'll save that for your mother instead. Collector's editions like this are why we started the breakdown and reviews in the first place. $249, $250 plus tax plus shipping for some mini plushies, a couple art cards, few pieces of cardboard that look like a church, a mid figure, some colored rocks, and a game you don't need to buy and play on day one. It's not as good as you remember. I want to talk to you all about financial responsibility. So instead of purchasing this, what I'm opting to do I'm going to go on Coinbase right now. Hang on, apparently my app decided it wanted to be slow today. So we're on Coinbase here. And let's see, instead of spending $250 on this, we'll buy $250 worth of Pudgy Penguins. It's 23.3 thousand Pengu. We're going to buy that right now. Got it. I'll come back and look at that in about 6 months, and we'll go from there. You see, it's time to take control of your finances. Or you could end up like my friend, who's $30,000 in credit card debt because he's lived the last 10 plus years of his life on credit, going to anime conventions that he couldn't afford to go to. Oh, my Pengu purchase is available for trading. Going to anime conventions that he couldn't afford to go to. Eating at restaurants he couldn't afford to eat at. And let's not forget, buying every new video game that released. Now, you will inevitably get this title for between $7 and $20 on a PlayStation or Xbox store sale. I see it's PlayStation and Nintendo Switch. So on a PlayStation store sale, I don't include the Nintendo store sale here because you so rarely get sales from Nintendo because they just don't give a fuck about you, which you should all know by now anyway. You just hate Nintendo, Neo. I'm just honest. I'm the dad that's telling you what you don't want to hear, but really you need to hear it. So let's break it down. $49.99 for the game and special art box, $0. Figure, $50. Pop-up art, $15. So that's 50, that's 100, that's 115. Chocobos, $30. So that's $145. Art prints, $10, $155. Zodiac stones, $5, $160 plus tax, $165, $170. And this collector's edition is over $70, overpriced. You will not be buying this. You're not allowed to buy this. If you've pre-ordered this, you're going to cancel it. You don't have to come on here and justify it to me. I don't need you to justify it to me. I don't care. I'm not your dad. But I know a lot of you look at me as a father figure, probably because you don't have a very good one in your own life. I can't help you with that. I apologize. But what I can do is give you some good direction. Now, what should we do with this $250 instead? Well, let's think. I want you to put $50 towards bills. And if you think to yourself, well, Neo, gosh, Neo, I already have my bills paid. Well, then I want you to take $50 and I want you to put it in an envelope and I want you to hide it in your bedroom somewhere where only you know where it is. And I want you to save that for a rainy day. We're going to call that the rainy day fund. Now, that's what we've done with the first $50. We still have $200 to play with. I want you to take an additional $100. And I want you to go on an investing app somewhere where you should have some sort of financial investments, whether it be stocks, ETFs, or crypto. And I want you to buy $100 worth of your favorite. Now, if you want to be safe about it, you should be buying a nice dividend-paying stock, maybe like a JEPI or something else. Those aren't recommendations. Those are just what I do. You should not necessarily take financial advice from me. You're dumb as hell if you do, and you can and will lose all your money. But what you should do is you should take $100 and put it into your favorite dividend or ETF investment, or, you know, if you want to be a little bit riskier, put it in your favorite crypto investment. Now you still have $100 remaining. What I want you to do, I want you to take $35 out of that $100. I want you to set it aside. Now, we still have $65 remaining, and this is really important. This $65 goes towards next month's bills before you even get them. You don't even have next month's bills yet. Motherfucker, you don't even know what next month's bill is going to be yet, but I'll tell you what, something's going to fuck you in the ass. And you're going to be like, God, I wish I would have listened to my internet dad, Neo, because I'd be way ahead. You take that $65 and you put that son of a bitch somewhere where you ain't going to touch it, because that's for next month's bills. Now, you still got the $35 that we talked about, and I know what some of you are thinking. Internet father Neo, what do I do with that additional $35? Well, you goddamn sure ain't wasting it on no Nintendo Switch 2 games, and you damn sure ain't wasting it on this overpriced piece of shit. So what are we going to do? You're going to get your phone out, and if you can't afford a phone, you definitely shouldn't be looking at buying this. You're going to get your phone out. You're going to get on the internet, which is probably where you're watching me. Maybe you're at the library somewhere using free internet because you can't afford it, and that's okay. You're going to take that additional $35. You're going to go on the internet, and you're going to look up your favorite restaurant in the city where you live. Figure it out. Maybe it's Sammy's, maybe it's Paisanos, maybe it's something else. I don't know. Maybe it's Louie's. Whatever the hell it is. Maybe it's the Crab Shack. You figure it out. And you set yourself up a day to go out for a meal. And you enjoy yourself. Because you just made $215 in better decisions than buying this garbage. Now, I personally don't give a rat's ass what you invest your money in. You make your own choices. You can and will possibly lose all your money. You get that money for that rainy day buttfuck fund. You get that set aside in an envelope. You get that other $60, $65 set aside, and don't you touch it because that's for next month's bills. And then you take that $35 and you go out and you enjoy yourself a meal. And while you're sitting there eating those crabs or that pizza or that pasta or that cheesesteak sandwich, I want you to remember this. Papa Neo loves you from the Balding Plebs. And motherfucker, if you haven't subscribed yet for the best advice on the internet, you hit that subscribe button, you hit that thumbs up like button, and you let your boy know in the comments that you took his advice and you're one step towards getting your shit straight. Don't bother talking shit to me in the comments because I don't care. You do not intimidate me. I don't care. You don't have to come in the comments to tell me how I'm wrong. You don't have to come in the comments to tell me how I grew up with Final Fantasy Tactics, bro. Fuck, I've been really looking forward to this. I've been really looking forward to fucking your mother tonight, but it might not happen. I want you to go in the comments if you took my advice, and I want you to tell me that you took my advice. I don't care what you bought with your $100 investment. You do you. You make your own mistakes. I'm making mine. You make yours. And then you tell me that you set that money aside because I want to know. I want to know. You fucking look at me when I'm talking to you. I want to know that you made a choice to make your life better today instead of pissing your money away on something from a company that don't give two fucking shits about you. Neo with the Balding Plebs. Sorry, I got too hyper there and ended the video prematurely. Neo with the Balding Plebs. You are welcome.